Excited to do something. What I'm trying to say is, if we want to see God move, there's going to have to be some change in our life. We're going to have to be different from the world. And I'm talking about real revival. Y'all have heard me talk about revival until I've been blue in the face. And I'm going to keep preaching about it because I think it can happen. I get sick of preachers when they say, well, revival ain't going to happen in America. Yes, if you keep saying that, revival will never happen. And a shame on a preacher or a pastor that would say that. We serve a God that can do the impossible. We have a God that still saves souls. God has not lost any power, y'all. And it's a shame that a pastor or a preacher would preach that. A little upset about that. Because we act like God's just given up, that God is still, He wants to pour it out, but we don't let Him. We're just all right coming through the door, living our simple Christian life, nothing happening, no emotion, and walk out the door. That's what we're comfortable with. I'm tired of being comfortable. I'm ready for God to move. I want to be God's presence. I want God's presence. I don't even have to preach. God's moving. I don't want to be part of that reprobate generation. I want a church that's full of people that want to serve God and get closer to Him and want to be part of the presence of God. People getting saved, lives changed. I want a church that's on fire. To make a change in the community is what does Solid Rock want? What does Solid Rock want? Does it just want another preacher? Or does it want some more people to come in? No, I want to see a move of God in the church. That way, we're not worried about the time on the clock. We're not worried about what's going to happen. We just want to be here to feel the presence of God. And when we leave the church, there's the presence of God. When we go home, there's the presence of God. That's what we should strive for. A fire. You're saying, well, I'm older. Can I tell you? You can still strive. You can still pray. You can still get about a track. Young person, if you're younger, can I tell you? You can be a witness. Can I tell you? There's no reason for God to be moving. The only reason is God's people don't care enough about it.